KOMU8 Sports.
Good morning, Mid-Missouri. It was a wild night of baseball, and we have everything to get you caught up with last night's action. The Kansas City Royals entered yesterday 3 games out of the last wild card spot. The Royals trying for a 3-game winning streak at the expense of the Indians. The Royals would start early. First batter of the game, Alex Gordon hits the solo shot. 1-0 Royals. Still in the first, Eric Osmer at bat with a man on third single to center. Emilio Bonifacio scores, and it's 2-0 Royals. Bottom of the first now, Michael Brantley singles to center. Michael Bourne and Mike Avila score. It's 3-2 Kansas City. Top of the 8th, Royals get a little insurance. Mike Moustakas finds a hole. It's 6-2. Starting pitcher James Shields, he goes between the legs and flashes a leather for a nice play. The Royals would finish off the Indians 6-2. The American League wildcard race is coming down to the wire. Right now, the Tampa Bay Rays have the last wildcard spot with the Yankees win last night. They are only a game and a half behind the Rays, 78 wins and 68 losses. Baltimore is now tied with Cleveland at 2 games out of the playoffs. Within the last 2 weeks, the Kansas City Royals, they've made a nice little push and are only 2.5 games out of the playoffs. The Kansas City Royals have only 5 series left to make the playoffs for the first time since 1985. The Royals' next series, 3 games at the Detroit Tigers. September 16th, the Royals play 3 games in Cleveland. This will be a big potential series for a playoff berth. After that, the Royals finish with a series against Texas, at the Mariners, and at Chicago to finish off the year. The NL Central is also coming down to the wire. Just 3 games separate first place St. Louis and third place Cincinnati. But the Cards would need to keep their eye on last place Milwaukee. Cardinals pitcher Lance Lynn has struggled recently, but tonight he got into a pitcher's duel against Marco Estrada. He would get the first batter looking. Aoki, he gets Juan Francisco to strike out in the top of the second. Next batter up, the Brewers have a double steal going, and the throwing error by Tony Cruz brings home the only run of the game for the Brewers, 1-0. Lynn didn't let that slow him down. He gets Brewers pitcher Marco Estrada looking to get out of the second inning. Top of the 4th, Lynn strikes out Carlos Gomez, and still in the 4th, he gets Francisco for the second time out. He had 10 on the night. Unfortunately for the Cards, Brewers pitcher Marco Estrada had himself a pitching gem of his own. But Daniel Descalso, he opens up the scoring with a single to left, which brings home Holiday. Bottom the 8th with 1 out, bases loaded for Carlos Beltran. He gets the go-ahead sac fly as Matt Carpenter scores. It's 2-1 Redbirds. Still in the bottom of the 8th, Matt Adams' shot just gets out of the park as the Cardinals bats wake up, and that's your final as the Cards win 5-1. The Reds enter the game against the Chicago Cubs holding a wild card spot. Top of the 2nd, Darwin Barney grounds to second. A nice 4-6-3 double play turn by the Reds. Bottom of the 4th, Devin Mercerraco. He hits a moonshot to left, 3-0 Reds. Jack Hanahan, he gets to join in on the party with a 3-run shot of his own. Reds, they dominate this one 6-0. Pirates taking on the Rangers. Neil Walker singles to center with a man on. That man is Felix Piguet. He rounds third and scores. It's 1-0 Pirates. Now 4-0 Pirates. Elvis Andrews singles to left. 2 Rangers score. It's 4-2. Rangers would cut the lead to 1 when Clint Barnes puts the Rangers away with a solo shot to left. It bounces off the foul pole. Pirates win this one 7-5. So all top 3 NL Central teams keep pace. As we are coming down to the wire, it is sure to be an exciting race. There's more news after the break. KOMU8 News.
You know that place, the one you don't want to get out.